back to work, back to work. So here I am in the porch off the back side of the house. I'm removing the window trim off one of 3 windows that's in this porch. I have to remove the trim to restore it, but also I'm going to be doing a lot of work on these walls. You'll see in this video peeling wallpaper, vinyl, chipping off adhesive, paint. And eventually I'll be skim coating these entire walls. So the trim must come off. I definitely have to confess that it's turning out to be quite difficult to film all the progress on the house, especially when you're working alone. I know this sounds like first world problems, and it it totally is. But yeah, it's harder than it looks. You want to be productive and you just want to keep working, but every time you move to a new location, you got to set up the camera again, and then the batteries are dead. Then you break your tripod like I did once, and you end up doing a little bit of work and not catching it on film. But like I said, the point of this project is to try and capture a little bit more on film and record it for not only myself in the future, but anyone else that wants to watch as well. So I'll try my best and I'll keep filming. So I just finished taking the wallpaper and the wall covering underneath that off this exterior wall in the house. But unfortunately I had to remove the trims off these windows. And of course, as you may know, these windows are original to the house, so they're very old, but I just wanted to show you a little bit about them because they're very, very cool. You know, you can see even the muntins here. Nice little detail on them. The sills themselves, I don't know if you can see this, have a really nice slope outwards, which is exactly what you want. You'll see in a lot of new home construction, they miss this step. Some builders will just put a flat sill in, and that's fine if you don't get any water penetration, but if you do, it's just going to sit there or flow back into your wall. But yeah, back in the day, you can see they did this properly. They have a nice sloped sill plate here. So yeah, took off the apron. You saw jambs came out on either side of the window, and then the stool, you saw me being pretty delicate removing that stool. So the stool is the piece on the inside that sits here as that ledge. So yeah, gently, carefully remove them, and then all that trim is gonna get put back up on the windows. So it's gonna be a big job because I have to probably sand them all down, and I'll try and refinish them. And yeah, glazing, probably have to reglaze each one as well, the exterior anyways. And then I'm gonna carefully put them all back on. It's unfortunate that because the house is so old that people have tinkered with them. I mean, I'm thankful they're in as good a shape as they are, but there's been lots of little hooks put into the windows. There's additional nails that were popped in. I think this one shows, yeah, people just pounding nails up into the window itself, up here into the rail at the top. So there is a few holes. I'm going to try and fix them up as best as I can before I put them all back on the windows. But yeah, just wanted to show you these windows that date back getting close to 100 years, 80 years old or so. So and these are still original. Are they the most efficient? Definitely not compared to today's standards, but are they pretty interesting, have a lot of cool details? Yeah, definitely, and they definitely add character to the house. So in this case, we're going to keep these windows in place, and I'm not going to be swapping these out. So anyways, I just thought you'd be interested to take a look at the windows. I'll have one, two, a third one that I'm going to have to do in here, and then one in the bathroom that I'm probably going to do the same thing. Anyways, back to work. So you'll see me here working on the walls in the house again. How I wish that nobody put wallpaper and vinyl on these walls, because it just made it for a lot of fun trying to remove it off the house. And I came to the conclusion that I'm not removing the wallboard on the exterior of the house, which you see me doing here. I'm prepping these walls instead, and that's simply because I did some testing and I found out there's at least 2 layers of that stone lath plus plaster and a wood sheathing on the inside of the studs. So for the amount of exterior wall that I had, I'm just going to prep it for skim coat and paint. So that's what you'll see me doing here. I'll talk a little bit more about that maybe later as I have some more clips in the future. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.